Good afternoon, America.
Welcome in, welcome in. Let me get a giveaway started.
And I see Spazzy, and I see
Giveaway is running. Everyone get in for a
and
bookmark
I
kit.
see Maria,
I don't have any that are made with batik,
and I see Shelby,
but I do have this one that's made with Japanese print cotton that is so stinking
and
cute.
I see Nikki,
So everyone get in the giveaway for that.
and I see Alyssa, and I see Kaiser, and I see
And
Jean.
Bert is playing, what show is that from?
Romper Room.
Romper Room. Bert is playing Romper Room. Is anyone in here even old enough to remember Romper Room? Because I don't remember it. He's aging himself with Romper Room. All right, so the bookmark kit makes a bookmark that looks
You
like
didn't have a
this.
key until you were like
Goes on a corner, and that's that cute Japanese cotton. Welcome in, everybody, getting the giveaway for a bookmark kit. All right.
Nice flag.
All right, today I'm focusing on batiks, but we can do whatever. I've got some other stuff out that we can do, but I'm going to start with some fat quarters, I think. I have to open them and see because batiks are so lightweight that sometimes you have to look and see what it actually measures. That one's definitely a fat quarter. That's gorgeous. All right, here we go.
Welcome in,
Fat
Selena
quarter of
Key
batik.
Ayala. Little Spanish humor.
And we'll start with 20 seconds to get warmed up, and we'll go down as people come in. All right, fat quarter of batik is running. Look at that gorgeous red, orange, floral
Welcome in,
batik
Naka
fat
Winford.
quarter. It's pretty. We're doing batiks today, and if no one wants batiks, then we'll have to figure out something else.
We'll sell tape.
We'll sell tape. Bert says we'll sell tape.
Sarah.
But Sarah Hen wants this gorgeous batik fat quarter. Thank you, Sarah,
Sarah.
for your first purchase. That's coming to you. How about this one?
First purchase today.
Let's see if this one's okay, this one's a fat 8.
Storms are brewing in your.
Well, it's a little bigger than a fat 8. It's 13 by 22. 13 by 22, so a little bit bigger than a fat 8.
Good time.
That one's gorgeous. Look at those colors. So beautiful batik, 13 by 22, so a little bit bigger than a fat 8. And it has these beautiful teal aqua waves on it. And that piece is going to Sandy. Thank you, Sandy.
First purchase.
For your first purchase. All right, let's try another one. Ooh, this is pretty. Look at this large daisy sunflower design on there. And this one is a legit fat quarter. 19-inch by 22. That's running. Who wants this gorgeous one? Beautiful batik with the big flowers. Anyone want that one? Nobody likes the big sunflower daisies. All right, so that one's a no-go. All right. And how about this beautiful red marbled?
Little grease in Spanish there, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
we'll go down to 10 seconds on this one. Everyone getting that giveaway. It's going to draw in about a minute. This one is a full fat quarter.
Welcome in, Story Cloth. Welcome in, Jackie.
10 seconds.
Jackie. Welcome in, Crow Joy.
All right, that one's running. Beautiful red marble batik fat quarter. Anyone want that pretty piece? Just has a neat marbling.
Takers on that bad girl.
All right. And then I have a green one and a yellow one. And then we'll start doing bigger stuff as soon as that giveaway draws. All right, yellow. This one's a full fat quarter. And let's run that one. Marble
And
yellow.
your winner is
We have a winner, Sandy
Sandy.
Mill. Congrats. You get this bookmark kit with the cute little Japanese print. And then it has the cute
Lucky.
polka dot for the back, and there's your interfacing and your instructions. Congrats, that's coming to you. All right, nobody
Merry
wanted the
Christmas.
yellow. Did it run?
I'm not sure the yellow ran.
All right, we'll run it one more time. This is a full fat quarter of yellow marble batik. Pretty color. Look how pretty that is. So if you need a little yellow,
Welcome in,
you are
Lindsay.
so welcome. All right, no one on yellow. What about green? And then we'll move to the bigger pieces. This one looks bigger. It is it's not quite, well, actually it's a full half yard. It's a full half yard. It has a sticker on it that says Pebbles Celery. So it's a Pebbles Celery Batik half yard. So this is a full half yard in a celery color. Right.
Pebbles and Bam Bam.
All right, so we'll run this one
Welcome in,
at
welcome in,
4
Ash.
for the full piece. So that's the pebbling on it in this pretty green. No takers. All right. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, I'll save those little pieces for later if you guys want them. All right, so on the shelf, I do have some pre-cuts. Like I have a couple of jelly rolls. I have a couple of Tonga treats. I have one layer cake that's an island batik. I've got, and then I've got a lot of pre-cut pieces that are either half yards or yards. I have a little bit on the bolts and then some bigger pieces. And then the solids up here are regular quilting cotton. And then we can pull some other stuff out if nobody wants those. Welcome in. All right, let's start with this piece. This one looks like it is a quarter yard. Yeah, it's a 10-inch quarter yard batik tie-dye look. Someone wants that one. It's running. So quarter yard, purple, blue, batik. No takers. Okay. Small piece there. Okay, this one is, I think, a half yard. Let's open it. Yes, this one is a 20-inch half yard. I need to import my size because somehow my listing didn't get put in here. 1 segundo. Okay.
Un segundito, por favor.
All right. So,
Welcome in, Vero. Welcome in, Elizabeth. Welcome in, Christina.
and I'm gonna do $5 half yards pricing on the batiks today. So that's a really good deal. So this one is a 20-inch half yard, beautiful green with a neat pattern on there. So this is batik half yard. All right. Is anyone here wanting batiks?
Hey, Lynn. Welcome in.
Do we need to switch to something else? Yeah, you missed this. Do you want me to run that one again? It's a half yard of batik. Okay. Here we go. We'll do 15 seconds because sometimes 10 is too fast. So that is a beautiful batik half yard pre-cut. And thank you, Lindsay. That's coming to you.
Lindsay Embry takes that bad girl.
That's a pretty one.
Good golly, Miss Holly.
All right, this one looks like it's also a pre-cut half.
Welcome in, Sarah.
Yeah, that one's a 19-inch pre-cut half yard. And it's kind of like a periwinkle. And then it's got a little bit of teal and tan in there. It's beautiful. So that half yard is running. Someone's asking if you're going to sing today.
Sing it, yeah.
Lindsay.
Lindsay,
Taking that. Thank you. Ooh, look at this one.
Thanks, Linz.
All right, this one is also a pre-cut half. It's coming in actually at 21 inches, so a little bit bigger than a half yard.
It's like tie-dye from the 70s or something.
Gorgeous. Look at that. It's like the nebula in fuchsia.
Inside the man is the.
I know, these are really good colors.
Inside the man.
Saptos is taking that one. Thank you.
Saptos.
Second, my phone was ringing. All right, look at this one. All right, this one I have a full yard. I will run it as a full yard first at the full yard price, and if no one swipes, then I'll run it as halves. So full yard at 10. And then if no one wants the full yard, I'll run it at halves. Beautiful purples, pinks, teals, blues. This one's gorgeous.
Is it purple and some green?
Yeah, it's like more like aquas, teals. And he is taking the full yard. Good deal. That's a really pretty one.
Thank you.
This, oh, I have a second piece of that one. That's a full yard. Does someone else want this same one? Pre-cut yard. It's that same one I just ran.
And welcome in, Beeves.
I think these are all Robert Kaufman's too. So they're nice ones. So running again, that same one that we just ran, another pre-cut yard if someone wants it. Or I can run it as halves again. So there's all your pretty colors in there. Purples, teals, greens, pinks.
Key,
and
Saptos
Key
takes
is
that.
taking that.
Thank you, Key.
Thank you, Key. All right, look at this cool one. So it has kind of like that beaded curtain look. And then these either flower, to me, those kind of look like a butterfly design almost, huh? And this one is a full yard. I'll run it as a full yard. And then if no one wants a full yard, we'll run it as halves. So full yard of that one running. It's a dark purple, kind of blue, aqua beading, and then these butterfly mosaic. It's gorgeous. And
Stephanie grabs that bad girl.
That's a really pretty one too.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, this one is a red orange. More, I would say it leans more orange. Let me get my white out here. Yeah, leans more orange. And this one I have a full yard of. So again, I'll do full yard. And if no one wants the full yard, we'll run halves. Pre-cut. Has a neat little floral vine. And then the peach marbling. It's really pretty. Thank you for your bids.
Welcome in, Gaga.
And Key is taking that yard.
Key Saptos.
Thank you. Ooh, this is fun. It's
Thank you.
bright lime and yellow, so it's like lemon lime. That's your colors. And this one is a full yard. Again, I'll run the yard. If no one takes the yard, we'll run halvesies. So green, yellow. It's like pretty bright lime and bright yellow.
It's like Sprite.
Sprite. And it looks like Lindsay's taking that one down.
Takes that.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Oh, I do have a second one of that one. So that same exact one, pre-cut yard. Here's a $10 start on that again.
So fresh, exciting. She's so inviting to me, yeah.
Full yard,
She's
petite.
fresh, exciting.
And Key is taking that one. Thank you, Key.
Key takes that bad boy. Thanks, Key.
Let me try and make sure if I have double.
Red as a summer.
I'll try and look before I run so I make sure I know.
Take me by
Okay.
surprise.
So I have two of this one pre-cut.
So
This is a really pretty red, kind of goes to pink in the daisy flower. And this is a, let me just make darn sure. Yeah, this is a full yard. So 10 for the full yard. We'll go halvesies if no one bids on the full yard. That one's really pretty too. I like the pink tones that it fades to. And Steph is taking that one.
Step, honey, bro.
Anyone want the other one? Full yard, and then we'll go down to 5 for halves if no one bids on the full yard. Thank you for your bid. And Key is taking that. Thank you.
Key Saptos takes that.
Let's see if I have only one of this one. Yeah, I just have one of this one. And let's make sure this is gorgeous. It's got the deep purples in there. And that neat flower design. And this one is a full yard. Same deal, $10. I'm going to go down to 10 seconds because that felt like forever. Let me know if it's too fast. Oh, yeah, we know how that goes. All right, so that's running this beautiful purple and magentas and purples and fuchsias, full yard, going to Key.
Key takes that.
Thank you.
Beautiful fabric. Beautimus.
Beautimus. That's a Burt word, beautimus. Let's get another giveaway started. Let me do one of these. These are the cute little enamel dots
Chelsea and
that you can put on paper, fabric, jewelry. They're made out of real enamel, and there's little stars, circles, in different sizes. So they're really cute. So we're gonna get in that giveaway. All right, our next batik. Oh, this has those ginkgo leaves on it in blue. That's beautiful. All right, and this one is a full yard. So we'll run the yard, and then if no one bids, we'll run halves. So here is the full yard running. Thank you for your bid. And keep taking that. Everyone getting that giveaway. The little things like this, I mail in envelopes, so I'm happy to send happy mail even if you are not a buyer today. All right, this one's pretty. Bright and fresh. Kind of a purpley midnight blue background, and then it's got all the colors in the little tiki looking flower. It's pretty.
That's cool.
And that one's a full yard as well. Full yard running first, and then halvesies if it doesn't get bid on. These are batiks. High-end quilt shop, nice batiks. I believe most of this stack are Robert
Key
Kaufman's.
takes that.
Key is taking that.
Take a key.
Oh, is this? I think this might be the same as that other one we had earlier that I was calling the Cosmos in fuchsia or the Nebula. So that one is again a full yard. So if someone else wanted this one that didn't get it, here's another one. That is running. It is so pretty. Look at those purples and oranges and reds. And that's going to Key. Thank you, Key.
Thank you, Key.
You need caffeine?
Yeah.
All right, this one has reds and a little bit of purples and oranges.
Welcome in,
And
Darlene.
it has a
Kilo.
neat
Welcome
kind
in,
of
Belinda.
starburst design on it. In a couple places. Let me get the white up here on this one so we can see the colors on that. All right, and this one's a full yard. Full yard price running, and then we'll run halves if no one wants it at the full yard price. $5 per half yard. That one is running.
No takers on
All
that.
right, no takers on that. I'll run half yards in case you'd like a half yard of it. So here's a half yard running that one. And Lindsay is in for a half yard. Thank you. Anyone else want the other half? The other half of this is running. Beautiful red, oranges, purples. All right, so we'll cut a half for Lindsay on that one. Where do you want it? First. All right, this is very pretty. This has kind of a cream tan, light tan background, but then you've got these beautiful purples and pinks and fuchsias in there. Let me get the white
Hey,
against
Nicola.
that one.
Welcome in, threads
See
and
that?
treasures.
So beautiful batiks.
Welcome in, Gray.
This one is a full yard. We're going to run the full yard first. And again, if no one bids, then we'll run the half yard price. Oh, we just got a winner. Darlene. Congrats. You're getting these little enamel dots. Those are coming to you. And thanks for being here. All right, here's this batik running as a full yard,
Starling.
and then we'll run it as halves if no one wants the full yard. And Key is taking that one.
That.
Ooh, I don't know if that one might be my favorite so far.
Thank you, Key.
All right, bright yellow. This is a good, deep, bright yellow. Just has nice marbling. And this one is a full yard. Full yard price, then we'll run it for half yards.
Welcome in, Seedless. Welcome
if no one
in,
bids.
everybody. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody went.
That's going to
tonight.
Key.
Thank you, Key. Everybody.
All right, this one's different than any we've seen. It's a little bit deeper, richer, maroon red. And that's the white up against it. Full yard here. And then we'll run it again at half if no one wants the full yard.
I remember 34th Street Divide.
That one is going to Stephanie. Thank you.
Up to Annandale.
You've on those little luggage things you've been doing, you were using batiks on the one side, right? Opposite the silk. So those would be pretty. She's making little
I can't flow, I'm gonna
these little rolls that you can roll your fabric or your not your fabric that you can roll your clothing in when you pack it, and it has silk on one side, batik on the other, and it rolls in ties, and they're really nice, and your clothes don't get so wrinkly. All right, who loves this one? A beautiful grape purple marble. And let me show you your color there. This one's a full yard, and then again we'll run half if no one wants the full yard. So that one's running beautiful purple. Kind of leans like a deep grape purple. Nailer's taking that. Thank you, Nailer. How are you today?
Nailer 200.
Coming to you.
Thanks, Nailer.
Oh, here's another green that has kind of the bubbling on it. So that one full yard, and then we'll run halves if no one bids on the full. That's a really bright green, and then it gets a little bit of the lighter greens and some neat variations in there. Key is taking that.
Bad boy. Thank you, Key. It's not
Ooh,
easy.
this is pretty.
It's the color of the leaf.
So this is like peachy pink, yellow, gorgeousness. And this one is a full yard. Running that full yard and then halves if no one wants the full yard.
Here's a whistle, but I can't go. I'm gonna take her down to Mexico. She said,
thank you for your bids. That one is going to Naylor. Congrats.
Won't do now. Thank you, Naylor.
All right, this is like a chartreuse yellow green marble. See how it leans kind of green. And that one's a full yard.
Leans green.
Leans green. Here we go. Full yard of that one.
Welcome in, medical marijuana mama. I mean, medical mama. Welcome in,
Be
Kitty
nice.
Kelsey.
You're gonna offend somebody.
Lindsay,
Lindsay's taking that yard. Congrats. Let me see if I have let's do a couple of something different for a minute. These are the little Tonga treats that are like a charm pack. They're 5-inch squares, and this has 40 pieces. And it's a combo of like blues, tans,
Tonga tree.
and there's a couple pieces that have some darker tones, like that one has goes almost to black. So 45 by 5s, and I have 2 of this same exact one if you happen to want both.
You know what Tonga treat sounds like to me?
What?
It sounds like a sundae at Dairy Queen that has coconut and pineapple in it.
Oh. All right,
Come
so
on
I'm running
in to
that.
Dairy
And these
Queen
are
and
made
have
by
Tonga treat
Timeless
sundae.
Treasures. So Timeless Treasures does these little Tonga treat
Buy a Tonga treat
charm
sundae,
packs.
and for a limited time,
And
get a hot
Naylor's
dog
taking
free.
that. Thank you,
Naylor
Naylor.
takes
And then
that
I have
bad
one more
girl.
exactly the same.
Now machine cut by Tongans.
So 40 piece, 5-inch squares, Timeless Treasures, Tonga treats. And Lindsay's taking that one.
Lindsay.
Thank you.
So I played rugby in college, and I don't know if you're familiar with rugby, you may be familiar with that. That is like the sport in the country of Tonga. I mean, it's like everything. People live, eat, breathe rugby. So a lot of the Tongans play rugby if they come to the United States. So I know a little bit of Tongan. I know about 4 words, and
Okay.
3 of them you can't repeat in church.
Oh, there you go. That sounds about right. Rugby players. All right, this is an RJR Florey and Finch vines, and it says it is
Howdy, howdy.
Blossom Batik's Jewel Tones. So they're the 2.5-inch strips, right?
Hey, we got a raid.
We got a raid
A
from
cat.
who? Thank you so much for the raid.
That must have happened while I was telling my
Vogue
Polynesian
Cat, thank
Tongan
you
story.
so much for the raid. Let me get a giveaway started. And we'll pull up your profile and share it. Thank you so much. All right, here is another one of these cute little enamel dots. So they look like this. They're the cute little hearts and star, or no, they don't have hearts, stars and diamonds and circles. And they are enamel dots that you can use. Those are your shapes right there that you can use to do crafting with, or junk journaling, or you can put them on jewelry, you can put them on fabric, and they are sticky. So that's running. Whoever wants that, get in the giveaway. All right, and then I was going to run this jelly roll. And this does not, I'm trying to find if it said, I was trying to look and see if it says how many pieces there are. I kind of don't want to open it because it probably says it on the back of this tag. But I'm assuming it's a normal 42 strip batik. So jewel tones, and it's called Blossom Batiks by RJR. So really pretty.
Oh, you didn't
2-inch
start it,
strips.
Darlene said.
Yeah, I didn't start it yet. All right. And that is running. I'm going to start this at.
Hey, Kristen, welcome in.
We'll start it at 25. So if someone wants that beautiful RGR jewel tones, batiks, jelly roll. Naylor's
takes that.
All right, and here is Vogue Cat Kate's profile. Oh, look at her kitty back there that she has on there. And it says, "Hi, I'm Kate. I'm an okay sewer and an even better hoarder of fabrics." That sounds about like most of us, huh? And well, there are some sewists on here that are amazing. I'm not one of them. And she has another show tomorrow at 8:41. I do sew, but I'm not an expert, that's for sure, compared to some of our sewists on here. And then she's got cross stitch, fabric and goodies, doilies, decor and quilted items. So shows coming up. Can everyone give her a follow and bookmark those upcoming shows? Thank you so much, Kate, for that raid. And everyone get in the giveaway that's running for the little enamel dots. All right, let's get back to our stack here. This is like a deep wine um, color marbled. And here is white up against it. So it has some really pretty tones in there.
Deep
And this
Wine
is a full
Petite,
yard.
brought to you today by Ernest and Julio Gallo.
So full yard running at the full yard price, and then we'll run it halves if no one bids on the full yard. So that's running beautiful wine and deep tones in there. And Nailer is taking that one down. Thank you.
Bad girl.
That's really pretty.
Thanks, Naylor. Yeah, we used to live in Central California, not too far from Modesto, where Ernest and Julio Gallo Wines is located. And oh my gosh, when you drive by their facility, they store their wine in like giant tanks that look like water tanks
Yeah.
or fuel tanks or something. I mean, and I'm like, that's a lot of wine.
A lot of wine. All right, this is Riley Blake Expressions Elementals Rainbow Bright Ocean Blue Batik. So brand new bolt of this one, and I'm going to run this one by half yards. So if you want a half yard off of this bolt, and we'll write them down and cut them. So first half yard of this one, Riley Blake Elementals Ocean Blue. It's gorgeous. So that's running for half yards. And I'll run 6 of these or until no one bids. So Lindsay is taking a half.
Lindsay Embry.
Here is another half running. And if you get more than one, we'll keep them together. We're getting a winner. Sandy Mill, congrats.
Sandy
You're
Mill.
getting these little enamel dots. Those are coming to you. And Naylor is in for the next half yard off this Riley Blake
Wow,
Batik.
Sandy Mill's lucky today.
Here's another one. I think Whatnot likes to do that. They like to make people's day because often the same person wins giveaways, which is fine. And Kristen is taking a half yard. Thank you, Kristen.
6.
How are you today? Here's another half yard running off this Riley Blake Batik. It is called Expressions Elementals Ocean Blue. And Naylor is taking
Grabs that girl.
There's another one running. Stephanie is in. Beautiful ocean blue Batik.
Stephanie.
Thank you. How many is that?
6.
That was 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else want some of this? I did an even number of half yards. Anyone else want a half yard of this one? Say so, and I'll run it a couple more times. Anyone else in for this Batik? Okay. I'll put it up here and we can run it again later if someone else sees it. I'll put the tag on.
Well, I hear the whistle, but I can't go. I'm gonna take her down to
Thank you.
Mexico. She said, whoa, no, Guadalajara won't do.
All right, this is interesting fabric. It is a
Welcome
batik.
in, Poco.
It's a batik that has been embroidered.
Ooh.
So it's pretty cool. And I have, it says on here I have 3 yards, but let me just see what I think. I'm gonna play it safe and say I only have 2.5. But I feel like you need a yard of it if you're gonna get some. So we'll sell 2 yards and then see where we're at. And I just think that with the way this is embroidered, you kind of need a yard of it to be able to do anything. Anyone agree with me on that?
Yeah.
Very boho, fully embroidered. And I'm gonna run this one at $12 yard.
Yeah, that makes some popular bags with the
So if
bow.
you'd like a full yard of this one, it is running. Let me put my white up there so you can kind of see. It's got lots of cool colors in it. And the embroidery is teal, yellow, green, pink. I think they used a variegated thread that had multiple colors.
Kristen takes the first.
Thank you, Kristen.
That's a yard?
Yeah, it's a full yard. And then here is a second yard running. And then we'll measure and see how much we have left on this bolt. So that is running for a full yard of that embroidered batik. And Liz, hey Liz, how are you today? Welcome in. All right, so let's measure and see how much is left after we cut the 2 yards.
I'm guessing there's more than another yard.
Well, if there is, we'll sell a 3rd yard. But if there's not, then we can't. We'll do a smaller piece.
And is Bert right? Is Bert right? Is Bert right?
I'm gonna say that yes, we can get exactly 1 more yard out of this. So there's 3 yards. So we'll get 1 more yard out of it.
It's good to be right.
Here we go. That's running for the last yard off of this embroidered batik.
It's really cool.
It's very cool. Very cool. And Nathan's last yard. Thank you, everybody. All right. And then I have this bolt that has some, and this one's an ombre. It changes colors. We take these pins from me.
I suppose.
I just don't want to drop them and get stuck. So see how it goes ombre in different colors, and it has this neat little
ombre
pattern on it. And I think let's just measure this one because I'm thinking it's probably about that same amount. So we'll just know right from the get-go how many yards we can run. So 1, 2. And this one's tight. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, we can get 3 yards out of it. All right, so let's do that one. Let me see if the bolt is the original bolt on this one. No, it is not. The bolt says Kona solid white. Definitely not what's on here. So I don't know brand on this one, but it's beautiful. So here is a full yard of this one running. And someone wants a piece of that. And you can just see how there's just a lot of color change in that. So pretty. Kristen's taking the first yard. Here is a second yard of that running. Thank you for your bids. And Naylor is in for the second yard of that.
Hey, and we just had a buyer. Thank you for the purchase.
All right, and here is the last yard on this piece running. The last one of that. It almost seems like as you turn the fabric, it changes colors. Kind of cool. Taking that last yard. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, there are some things running on flash sale in the buy it now, so make sure you check in there. And then if there's something you want me to run that's not running, let me know and I can run flash sales on anything else that's in there. 1 second, I need to put some more pins in the pin cushion so I don't drop them and step on them. All right, let's do this piece. Who loves some black batik? It has a maze print on it. A maze, not print, design. And this piece is a full yard. We'll run the full yard price, and then if it needs to run halves, we'll run halves. So black maze, that's running. And it goes black to gray. See, when I put the white on there, that color corrected it. And Liz is taking that. Thank you, Liz. That's coming to you. Do you line a lot of your bags with batiks? Because those do make a nice lining. Liz makes really nice custom handbags. And I'm trying to see where Bert put your bin, because let's see. All right. Let's see what this is, a smaller piece. So this is a pre-cut half yard, it looks like. Yeah, it's a 19-inch half yard. Beautiful orange. There's a little touch of green in there and yellows. So that's really pretty. So a pre-cut half yard that's running if someone wants that one. And thank you. Steph's taking that one. Here's another one that's dark tones. It's kind of like smoky colors, like blue gray, black. The piece on your chair is Liz H's.
Liz H.
All right, so that one, and this one I think is a full yard. Yeah, full yard on that one, and then we'll run it as halves if no one wants the full yard.
Thanks, Liz H.
Kind of smoky blue gray, and then a little bit of green in there with that kind of zigzag design. And
Naylor grabs that bad girl.
Thank you.
Thanks, Naylor.
All right, let's do let's see if someone wants this Island Batik layer cake. So it is, that's the brand, Island Batik from Bali. And this says it is 42 10-inch squares with 21 different designs.
Does that guy make you want it more?
So that's pretty, and that's cool how they layered it so you can see them all. All right. So let's run this layer cake.
I would bet that somebody in our show has been to Bali.
All right, that one's running. If someone wants that, 42 10-inch squares, Island Batiks, 21 different designs, 10-inch squares. Nailers
grab
taking
that bad
Good
boy.
get.
Hey, Nailer. All right, fess up. Who's been to Bali?
All right, these pieces are
Well, I've never been to Bali, but I've been to Alabama.
these pieces are that kind of batik
Yeah.
that comes from, I think comes from Africa. So it's like it's more of a soft, most batiks, modern batiks are pretty crisp cotton, and this is more of a, I don't know how you describe it. It has a different feel, but it is a batik, and but more of an African style batik. And I have 3 yards of this one that's in the purple, and it kind of has a patchwork look to it. So we're going to run this by the yard. There's 3 yards on here.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
All right, so that's running. And their process might be a little bit different of how they do it. And again, the cotton has a little bit different feel, but they are 100% cottons. And Nailer is taking the first yard on that.
Thank you,
Second
Naylor.
yard is running. It's a deep purple.
Bum, bum,
And
bum, bum, bum,
has the
bum,
patchwork cross hatching design in there. Nailer's got the second yard of that one.
Nailer.
Here is the last yard on this piece running. So last yard on this one running. And Nailer loves me because I don't have to cut it. She's taking the
whole thing.
Yeah.
She's gonna make herself
It's beautiful.
a
These
African
kind
batik
of these kind of batiks would be awesome if you want to do some cantha style sewing like they do in India, because that's kind of that same feel. So if you wanted to do some of the cantha stitching and make blankets or like those pants or robes or something, these would be perfect for that. They're a little bit thicker than the other batiks, and so it'd be, you could definitely use this for apparel. All right, that piece is coming your way.
Thanks, Nailer.
All right, here's another one like this one. This piece is 2 yards. And I can run the whole 2 yard piece if someone wants the whole piece. Just tell me, or if you guys want it separate. Let me make sure this. Oh, you know what? This one isn't a full 2 yards. It is 1.5 yards. Let me just make sure. Yeah, 1.21 yards on this piece. So let's just do the whole piece on this one since it's not 2 separate yards. So you're getting 1.21 yards. And it's that same thing, that kind of African style wax, or not wax, batik. A little bit thicker cotton than normal batiks. 1.5 yards. So I'll give you a little break on this piece. 1.21 yards. That's running. Someone wants that whole piece. Again, it would be awesome for that cantha style. And Nailer's taking that.
Nailer grabs that
Thank you.
with the lizard eye on it.
Yeah, it does have kind of a lizard eye design. It's cool. All right, let's do.
Thanks, Nailer.
I have some bags here. Someone ordered batik. This says, "Dear Oh Dear Batiks Paisley Tree Navy yardage.
Oh, dear.
1.5 yards. So we're gonna go ahead and open it and see. We just got a raid. Who raided us? Thank you so much for the raid. It was so powerful, so powerful. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me pull up your
Thanks, so powerful.
profile here and share it again. So here is So Powerful, and they are a nonprofit organization, and their proceeds, they take in donated fabrics, and then whatever they sell goes towards their girls empowerment programs in Zambia. So please give them a follow and bookmark their upcoming shows. They have one on the 22nd and the 26th. I think you guys go live like 2 times a week, right? So thank you so much for the raid. And let's get a giveaway going here for that awesome raid. Here is a bookmark kit running. So everyone getting that. Oh, this one's cute. It has a vintage florals, 2 pieces of that, and then a really pretty vintage. Oh, actually, this one's not vintage, but it matched so good. And it has gold gilding. It's a little, whatever you call that design. So really pretty. And it comes with your instructions to make it and some interfacing, and it makes the little corner bookmark that I've now lost somewhere on my table here. Oh, here it is. Makes one of these. So we're getting that giveaway, and thank you so much. So Powerful for the raid. All right, so we were opening this bag that is marked Oh Dear Batiks Paisley Tree Navy, and it says it's 1.5 yards. So it's been in a bag, so it's a little bit wrinkly. So I would say brand new from the manufacturer because no one ever opened it. It's 1.22 yards. Beautiful navy batik. And we're going to run that one as a full piece. So we'll do a $14 yard and a half. Someone wants that whole piece. Beautiful batik. Thank you for your bids. And Kristen is taking that down. That's a really pretty one. It has that neat tree design in there. Did you see that? Very pretty.
Thanks, Kristen.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, and everyone getting that giveaway that's running for this bookmark kit. All right, here is a beautiful light aqua teal, and then it has this neat design, and the colors in it are like amber, like the stone amber that has a lot of different tones in it. So like ambers and rose and mauves. And this one is a full yard. So we'll run it as a full yard, and then if no one bids, we'll run it as half yards. So here is the full yard running. Full yard price, and then halves if no one takes it. And Liz is taking that pretty one. Thank you. That's
Thanks, Liz.
to you. All right, this one's got like a kind of smoky gray background, and then it has kind of a scroll in all kinds of colors in there. We've got some pinks, some purples, some blues, some beige, yellows.
Smoky.
Very pretty. And this one is a full yard. And we'll run it full yard price. And if no one buys it, we'll run it at half yards.
When Smokey sings,
And that's right.
I hear violins.
So full yard.
When Smokey
Pinks,
sings,
blues, purples on
I
gray.
forget everything.
All right, no takers, so we'll run that one as halves. So half yard running if someone wants a half, but not a full yard of that. And Kristen is in for a half yard. Thank you. Thank you, Kristen. And if anyone wants the other half of this yard, it's running. All right, no takers, so we'll cut that one for Kristen.
Thank you, Kristen.
Does anyone need some nice neutrals? So this is a batik that is very much it almost looks solid, but it's not. Let me put the white up here so you can see the variations in there. So if you need some batik that's a neutral, this one is a full yard.
It's an independent.
And we just got a winner.
We did?
And I missed it.
Sorry, I was putting
Let's
the name
see.
tag on.
That one went to
Robin Dill.
Robin. Congrats, you're getting this bookmark kit. That's coming to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Congrats,
All right,
Robin.
someone need this yard. And it does have marbling on it.
Batman and Robin Dill.
I'm going to run this one at 8 because it's kind of boring, but it's a good piece. Full yard, $8. Reworkers, Passion is in the house. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for stopping in. Full yard batik in a neutral. Steph is going to take that.
Takes that.
That's coming your way. All right. I got to meet Leslie of A Reworkers Passion in person at the Whatnot Seller Summit. It was fun. And it was so interesting to me because in my mind, I thought to myself, maybe when I meet some of these people in person, they will be completely different than I pictured. Nope. 100% authentic, every one of them. I was just like, it was as if I already knew you, right? Did you feel the same way? Because I was just like, the people who are really good sellers who come across as authentic. I mean, maybe there's someone I maybe would have met and thought that about, but I was just like, yeah, I needed more time too. We need to do more like a 2 or 3 day summit so we have more time to visit and get to know people. But yeah, I was just like, these people are who they are, and that's awesome. And of course, Leslie is amazing. So, very cool experience to get to meet some of the friends.
Yep, she was amazing.
In person.
But I caught her stealing my dessert at lunch.
No.
She's like, I need that brownie more than Bert.
All right, this is a beautiful beige and yellow.
My dessert.
Nope. They had good food at the place that we had the summit at. All right, so this is a beautiful yellow beige combo batik, full yard. Let me put the white up against it because it does definitely have quite a bit of yellow in there. See that? And we'll do this one at 8 for the full yard as well. Good deal on this. Because I know sometimes these less exciting colors are harder to get out there. Beautiful fabric going to Stephanie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Dana got a lot of hugs at the summit.
I did. This is a really cool piece. So it's a beige and then it has gray, kind of gray blue stars. in the pattern.
And they'd look at me and go, "Oh, that's the voice in the background." Oh.
That's that dude. Now they may have met Bert in person and never seen him and been like, that is not what I pictured. I don't know.
No, they probably met me and thought, "Wow,
Now every once in a while you
that's
show your
really
face.
very, very not as good looking as I thought."
All right, I have 2 yards of this one, so we'll run yard and yard. So that kind of marbled, it almost looks like a camo that's, a
Welcome in,
tan
Kiki.
camo with the little stars.
Welcome in.
So
Brenda,
yard and
Tara.
yard, we're gonna run this one at 9 for a full yard. So if you want a yard of this one with the stars,
Are
that's
the
right.
stars out tonight? I don't care if
And
it's
Robin is in
cloudy
for a
or
first purchase.
bright.
Thank you so much, Robin, for your first purchase. And I do have a second yard of this. So we'll run it again for the second yard. $9 start. Here we go. Kind of a camo in beige with the little gray stars. Batik. And Steph is taking the second yard of that.
Cha-cha.
Thank you. That one would be cool with something patriotic or military look. Speaking of patriotic, if you're doing something patriotic, this is kind of a cool batik. It's an older one that has a little bit thicker cotton, and I'm guessing this one was kind of more hand done because it's got a lot more variation in it. So it's pretty cool. And I have on this piece
Very nice.
a yard and 3/4. Yard and 3/4. Does anyone want the whole piece of that?
Oh yeah, your John Wayne quilt. Yep.
All right, so yard and 3/4. I'll just run it by weight. And we'll do $12 for the whole piece. A little bit thicker than a normal batik because it's an older one, but it's pretty cool. All those stars. And Kristen's taking that. Thank you.
Land that I love.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Kristen. Oh.
All right, and then this is kind of that same vibe, but the stars are bigger. The star design in this.
That's the Texas brand. Everything's bigger in
Everything's bigger in Texas. All right, and this piece is a yard and 3/4 as well. So we'll run that 1 yard and 3/4 piece. That's running. That's pretty cool too. It's got lots of neat variations in there and those cool stars. And Kristen's taking that one as well.
Take
Good
that.
catch. All right, let's do this amazing piece. So this has kind of the mauve tones in the background, and then yellows, little touches of green, and then darker coral colors kind of. It's really pretty. And this one is a full yard. So full yard on this one will run as a $10 full yard and then $5 halves if no one buys the full yard. So that one's running. Neat design in there. And Steph is taking that one.
Bro.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
Oh, this is probably going to be my second favorite. All right, look at this with the butterfly design. And it's a pinky coral color.
Cactus, yeah.
This is gorgeous. So lots of variation in the colors there. It goes kind of ombre, see that? And this is a full yard. So here's the full yard of that one. At 10, we'll go to halves if no one bids on the full yard. So butterfly, kind of a pink coral background. That is so pretty. And Robin is taking that. Thank you.
That.
That's a pretty piece.
Thanks, Robin.
All right, and how about this one? It's like a dark turquoise teal with this neat design in there. Let me hold it out here so you can see. Trying to see if there's something specific. I see hearts in there. See the heart design in there in a few places. That's really neat. And here's your colors. So you've got the teal, dark teal, turquoise, orange, and fuchsia colors in there. All right, and this one's a full yard, and then we'll run halves if no one wants the full piece. That's right. Full yard batik. Dark teal background going to Liz.
Liz, dose. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Thanks, Liz.
Ooh, this is pretty.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum.
So when you go in close, you can see the swirl design on this that kind of looks like an Aboriginal look design. And then it has that all the ombre greens, yellows, blues, pinks, reds with that neat design. Full yard running. And then if no one takes full, we'll do halves. That is a neat piece. With the swirl. No takers. All right, so half yards on this one. If you'd like a half yard, but not a full. All right, no one on that. Okay.
I guess it was just a little too groovy for this crowd.
All right, this is gorgeous. This has like a honeycomb
groovy
design, and the background is like a sea glass kind of colors, and then you've got the purples, pinks, teals. That's really pretty. And this one is a full yard. All right, let me make sure on that one. Yep, full yard. That one's running. That one kind of has a look like stained glass or sea glass or little glass beads. Kristen's taking that piece. Thank you.
Thanks, Kristen.
This is kind of neat. It has a kind of a quatrefoil design, and it's a coral color. And then you've got other colors in the design. Blues, kind of a peach and pink and blues. And this one's a full yard. So full yard running. Kind of a quilted quatrefoil design. And Stephanie's going to take that one. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, here is a nice brown. I would call this like a medium, and then it marbles into a darker brown. So if someone needs some nice brown batik.
What can brown do for you? Hey, those Chihuahuas. Hey, Carrie Mack.
Hey, Dose. And this one I've got 2 full yards and a little bit extra. So if you get a yard of this, it's going to be a very generous yard of this nice brown. We'll do a $9 start full yard.
One taravera.
Beautiful brown marble.
Juanita, one taravera.
And it goes lighter to dark.
One taravera. Juanita, one.
And Sherry 4141 is taking that. And then I have a second one of this. So a second full yard batik is running in the brown. And Sherry's going to take that whole piece coming your way. 2 generous yards. So you're actually getting about 1.25 yards, I think, on that piece. Nice.
Cherry baby. Cherry baby.
That's coming to you.
Cherry. Won't you come home tonight?
All right, I have a ton on this piece. Let me see if I can figure out how much I have. Let's see. I have 3 yards on this one, and it's kind of like a maroon, right? What'd you call that, maroon? It's brown, but more maroon, leans more maroon.
Maroon 5.
So I have 3 yards of that. We're going to do a $9 yard on this. So if you would like a yard of that one. So deep brown, maroon, marbled. Thank you for your bid. And that is going to Sherry.
Sherry.
Does anyone else want any of this? And Sherry, do you want the rest? Because I can run it as the rest so you don't have to do transactions. Let me know. Because I have 2 more yards on this piece. 3 yards total.
She'll take the rest.
All right, let's do it. So this is for 2 full yards. I'm going to give you a little bit of a discount. I would normally do 18. I'm doing $1 off. 1 transaction, 2 more yards. You'll get the rest of this piece. And that's going to
Sherry.
Thank you.
Cherry baby. Cherry. Cherry.
3 yards, all connected. 2 transactions coming your way.
Thanks, Sherry.
All right, let's do this one. This one kind of has like a paisley swirl design. And it's dark. I would say this is like a midnight indigo color.
Midnight at the Oasis.
And I think it's folded weird. Let's
Central
see.
camel to bed. Let's take off for a second.
No, it's not folded weird. So I have 2 yards of this one in the midnight. Let me see if I can get it to show up. Yeah, that's correct right there. Indigo. Kind of a paisley design. That's beautiful. So here is the first yard of that one is running. Indigo, paisley, swirl. First yard is going to Sherry. Thank you. That's coming to you. And here is the second yard of that one running. Beautiful indigo paisley swirl batik. Thank you for your bids. And Hound Design, thank you for your first purchase. That second yard is coming to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Hound Design. Welcome to the madness.
All right, this is a beautiful, like periwinkle
all the time.
color with the teal and the tan.
town.
little floral swirl design
Riding
in there. And this piece is a yard.
You ain't never caught a rabbit in
Yeah,
your
one full yard of this. We'll run the yard price first, and then if no one bids, we'll run it as half yards. So full yard, periwinkle. Now it's running. And then it has kind of the teals and tans in the little flower swirl. And Mid Yvette is taking that full yard. Thank you for your purchase.
Thanks, Mildred.
All right, let's do. This is kind of funky fabric. It is kind of a batik
Milda.
in the sense that if you look at both sides of the fabric,
Famous for
they're
the
the
core.
same. I've heard people refer to this as a paper bag. Because there are some wrinkles in this, but most of the lines you see are in the design, not it's not actually wrinkled. So it's kind of a paper bag style fabric in a gray. And it is 100% cotton. So it's made to look that way.
Do
And
we
on
have
this
any red
piece,
batik? I don't know.
yeah, I have a really pretty red right behind me that I can run next. All right, on this piece, I have 3 yards and about an extra quarter. So 3¼ yards. I'm going to run the whole piece because I feel like, if someone likes this, they like it a lot. And then nobody else likes it because it's just kind of a funky look. So 3¼ yards. And again, all of that line on there is not really wrinkles. It's in the print or in the design, and it is a batik. A little bit, maybe a tiny bit thicker than some of the lighter weight batiks. Because see, if I smooth this out, it looks so wrinkly and it's not actually wrinkled. Okay, so who wants to try this out? 3, and I better weigh this because it is a big piece. If it's over a pound, I'll let you know. I think it's not. Oh, it's close. 14 ounces. So here we go. And I'm going to run it for $3 a yard. 3 times 3 is 9.
That's a lot of fabric for $9.
All right. So 3¼ yards. And it's called like a paper bag type batik because the wrinkles are in the design. Thank you for your bids. And Sherry is taking that. Sherry.
Thanks, Sherry.
That's coming to you. All right, the beautiful red I have. This is the pretty red I have up here. And let me show you against white. And I think I have 3 yards, but I'm going to measure to make sure. So that's what it looks like. And let's see.
Welcome in and send.
Yeah, there's 3 yards here. So I'll run it 3 times for a full yard of that beautiful red. So here's the first yard running. Someone wants a full yard. Yeah, it is a bright, beautiful red. And Kristen is taking the first yard. Here is a second yard running. If someone else wants a yard or if you want to. Beautiful, bright red batik. That's your color. Kristen wants 2 yards. And here is the last yard running. Last yard. Thank you for your bids and Mid.
Milda that takes that.
Thank you. Is it Mill No, oh, mild. M-I-L-D. My Mill Devet. Okay, probably
Corvette's lesser known
Millie
sister.
or something like that. All right, so you guys are getting yard and 2 yards of that one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Milda.
All right, here's a couple of really cool neutrals. This one has kind of reminds me of like Ginger Bermuda because she does designs like this, kind of safari. And I have 2 yards of this. The colors are, off-white, cream, gray, tan. And I have 2 yards on this piece. So here is the first yard running at 9 for the full yard.
There I say, please share my umbrella.
So full yard of that one running. And Steph's going to take the first yard.
Stephanie, bro.
Here is the second yard, if anyone wants the second yard of that one. Neutral, kind of a safari look. And Steph's going to take the whole piece. Thank you so much. Coming your way. All right, this one's also kind of a neutral. It kind of reminds me of like grass, but it has a little bit of blue marbling in it. So see that little bit of blue marbling in it. And I think I also have 2 yards of this one. Yeah, I have 2 yards of this one. Actually, quite a bit of that smoky gray blue marbling in there with that neat kind of grass design. Here is the first yard running $9 for a yard of batik. With that marbling in there. All right, no takers on that. Does anyone want half yard of this? I'll run it as a half in case someone wants just a little bit of that one. Nope. Okay.
No takerinis on that bad girl.
All right. This one's cool. I have a pre-cut little piece of this that I'll just run for 3, and I think it's a third yard. Let's see. Yeah, 14-inch width of fabric, kind of a tan with the kind of green gold snowflakes. So it'd be cute with something Christmassy. So that piece, a little third yard, 14-inch third yard. $3 if someone wants that piece with the snowflakes. And it is a batik. And Steph is going to take that. Thank you.
Stephanie, bro. Thanks, Steph.
All right, this one is a neutral that has a leaf. Let me see if I can get that to show up. It has a leaf design on it. And I've got, I think, 3 yards of this. Let's see. Not quite 3 yards. So it looks like there's 2.5, a little bit more than 2.5. Let's see if I did. If I did $16 for the whole piece, would someone like that? It's very nice, batik. in a neutral with that neat leaf design. So let me weigh it, and we're going to run it for 16, and it's a little over 2.5 yards. Weighs 10.4 ounces. All right, more than 2.5 yards on that pretty neutral with that kind of leaf design, batik. Someone wants that. All right, no takers. Does anyone want half yard of this? Batik. It's so hard to get these to show up, but they're very pretty in person. So wish I could show them better. All right, and now this one is like a light smoky blue, kind of looks like clouds. It's very pretty, and I've got 2 yards of this one. So if someone wants some cloud batik, let's run that for a full yard.
A full yard. Welcome
There
in,
we
Miss
go.
Baker and Patricia.
So I have a pretty cloud look to it. And that's for a full yard. Thank you, Steph. Anyone else want the other yard? I have 2. Beautiful blue combo cloud look batik. And mid mild or me or something. We're not quite sure.
Mildevet.
Mildevet. Thank you.
That's my guess.
Well, I'm sure it's a combination of her 2 names and we just don't know. All right. That's coming to you two. We need to cut that piece because Steph got the first yard.
Oh, okay.
Did you write it down?
I did not.
All right. So Steph got the first yard and Mildevet got the second. All right. This piece is like smoky gray, yellow, tan combo, and it has really neat design in there. And
Thank
I
you.
have
Davet. Mildevet.
there you go. I have 2 yards of this one as well. I'm going to run this one as a $9 yard if you'd like a full yard of this one. So batik, neat design on there, has grays, yellows, tans, a nice neutral. All right, no takers on that. Does anyone want a half yard of this one? Just say run as half, or actually, let me just run it as a half, and we'll see if anyone wants a half yard of that one instead of a full yard. So a nice neutral batik. All right, no takers on that. Okay. This is a smaller piece. Oh, maybe it's a full yard. Let's measure it. Yeah, it is a full yard. It's light yellow, and then it has this flower design in light greens, and it ombres and does the darker colors and the lighter colors. So, and it is yellow. All right, so that one's a full yard. We'll do a $9 full yard on that one. Yellow with the kind of green flower design in there. Full yard batik. All right, no takers on that one. Half yard is now running if someone wants just a half of that one. Half yard. Light yellow does have a flower design in there. Nope. Okay. All right, this one I've got a couple yards of, I think. It's a gorgeous paisley rainbow. And let me see if I have. Yep, 2 yards, so we'll run it twice. This is beautiful. Purples, pinks, oranges, yellows, a little bit of teals in there. And here is a full yard of that one. Running. Beautiful paisley, ombre, rainbow. First yard is going to Sherry. Bert, Sherry's taking the first yard of this.
Okay. Sherry.
And here's the second yard running. Someone wants the second yard of this. Gorgeous paisley batik.
Paisley. Sherry gets
Sherry gets the whole piece. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sherry. My Sherry.
All right, this one's a fun piece.
Pretty little girl.
It's definitely a rainbow, and you have the little dots that kind of carry the different colors to make it an alternate color. And this one is an odd size piece. I have a yard. Well, it's a yard and a half. So let's do 3 half yards on this one. And that way, if more than one person wants it, it's really fun piece. So here's the first half yard of this one running. So rainbow explosion with the little dots that come through in different colors. So this is for a half yard. Steph is going to take the first half yard. Here's another half yard running. I have 3 half yards available. Definitely a tie-dye. All right, just a half yard for Steph. Let me know if someone wants the full yard left on that piece. Before I put it away. Anyone want the full yard left on here? Nope. Okay. All right, this one has kind of olive greens, ambers, and it has a really pretty scroll floral design. And I have, let me just make sure there's 2 full yards. It looks like it.
Oh, yes, stupid.
Yeah, there's 2 full yards on this one, so we'll run it twice. This is really, really pretty. So here's the first yard of that one running. Batik. So this one could be a fall, a spring. Lots of color in there.
Oh, it's running.
Oh, did it not run?
Yeah.
Let's try that again. Let me look. Oh, yeah. It helps if you push start. I didn't push start. So it's running. Full yard on that one. All right, no takers on that. Does anyone want half yard? There's a bunch of string on the back of this one. All right, half yard is running. If anyone wants just a half yard on that. Nope. Okay.
Give us the bright colors they said.
All right.
They scream.
This one didn't sell, so I have a full yard of this one with the neat swirl, kind of paisley swirls with the little dots. And it's a full yard kind of a tie-dye look. So if someone wants that one. in batik. That one's running. Greens, blues, kind of the coral colors. Full yard batik. Nope. Okay. All right. So let's see, what do I have left in batik? I can run this a couple more times. This is this is Riley Blake, brand new on the bolt. It is called Expressions Batiks Elementals Rainbow Brights Ocean Blue. And I was running just by half yards. So if anyone wants a half yard but didn't get some or did get someone wants more. So I'll run this a couple times for half yards. Ocean blue. And then if you want a full yard, just I'll run it again and you can bid twice. So Riley Blake, Mildavet. Here's another half yard running of that. Mildavet got the first of our second round of this. And it is brand new off the bolt. So brand new, nice batik. Another one going to Mildavet. You'll get a full yard. Anyone else want some of this? Another Riley Blake half yard running batik. All right, looks like no one else. Everybody got some that wanted some. All right, thank you, Phil. Thank you, thank you. All right, here's the tag on that. All right, do have one more of these RJR Flory and Finch jelly rolls called Blossom Batiks Jewel Tones. So it's a sealed 2.5-inch jelly roll Blossom Batiks
Blossom
by RJR. So I can run that one. And I ran this at 25.
Will you run both yards of the olive green one, please?
Yeah, you bet. Let me run this and then we'll run both yards. So if someone wants this 2.5-inch strip RJR jelly roll called Blossom Batiks Jewel Tones. No takers on that. Okay. The 2-yard piece of this one. I'll give you a little break. We'll do 19.
Hey, Cheryl's
the two
Crafty
yards
World
running.
is in the house.
And thanks for requesting. Cheryl is in the house. How are you today? Hope today is a great day for you. Okay, hang on. This one, I have to roll it. That has some strings on it, thread from something else. All right. Everybody's best friend. Look how much on there. Whatever bin that came out of, something got it. All right, that's coming to you.
89 degrees.
89. Wow.
Thanks, Sherry.
All right, I do have these two other pieces of the African style batiks. This one's kind of cool. It's a patchwork design. Let me measure it. It says it's 2 yards. Yes, 2 yards on that one. That's really cool. So, and it's a little bit thicker cotton than the more modern batiks. Well, I mean, this is probably modern, but it's, African style batik. So if someone would like this, let me see what width they do on these. It's like 46 wide, so a titch wider. And here is a yard of this piece with the green, black, kind of white patchwork look. And someone wants a yard of that. And that's
Robin.
Robin. Thank you. And then here's the other yard I have of that one. So I have two. So if you want the whole piece or someone else wants a yard of it. And Liz is in on the other yard. Thanks, Liz.
Thanks, Liz. Thanks, Robin.
All right, that's coming to you guys. All right, and then I have this one that's an African one as well in the deep purple.
Bum, 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 bum.
Wow, that's cool. And this piece, there's I'm gonna say that it's 35 inches because it's not quite measuring 2 full yards. So if I cut it into 2 pieces, they're gonna be about 35 inches each. So let's run it that way. So I'll give you a $9 start. I know it's purple, Cheryl. This is gorgeous. So 35 inch, not quite a yard. And I'll run it twice for 9. African, beautiful batik.
Robin Dill.
Robin's taking the first 35-inch piece. Here is the second 35-inch piece at $9. If someone wants the other half, or if you want both halves. Beautiful purple African. Liz is taking it.
Liz H takes that
Thank
bad
you.
boy.
This is really pretty. And it's a nice weight, so it will, it's pretty versatile to use for lots of different things. All right, that one is coming to you guys.
Thanks, ladies.
All right, and then this is a bag that says Twilight Chic Batik Berry Vine, and it says it's 1.5 yards. So it's in a bag, so we're gonna open that up. All right, so it's a blue, that's really pretty. So it has that vine look. And it's blues. So 1.5 yards. So we'll sell the whole piece. I'll do 14 for the whole piece. So 1.5 yards if someone wants that. And it is called Twilight Chic Batiks, Berry Vine Lagoon, 1.5 yards. And that is
Mel
going to
Davet.
Thank you.
Mil Davet.
That's coming your way. All right, and then this one is called Oh Dear Batiks Twigs Frozen Pond. And there's 5 yards on here. So let's see. So it's called Frozen Pond, and we can run it 5 times. That's what it looks like. All right, so we'll run it by the yard 5 times.
Five times.
We'll do $9 starts. Why not? All right, so this is for 1 yard of this one called Frozen Pond. And Mildevet is taking a yard.
Davet.
There's another $9 yard on that one. Oh Dear Batiks Frozen Pond.
Mil Davet.
I'm going to take a second yard. Thank you. Anyone else want a yard of this? I have 3 more.
Rhonda, you caught my eye.
All right, there we go. Running again.
I'll give you lots of reasons why. You gotta help me, Rhonda. Help me get her out of my heart.
And Steph is in for a yard. Anyone else want one?
Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help
One more.
help me, Rhonda. Yeah. Get her out of my heart.
All right, looks like that's all she wrote on that frozen pond. So we'll cut 2 for Mildred and 1 for Steph on that.
Thank you, thank you.
Actually, keep that bag with it so I know what it's called. All right, that's pretty much what I have in batiks. And then I put this out because I thought this could be fun. It's not batik, it is a screen print, but it's kind of that vibe. And this is a Ben Artex Paula Needlestern stained glass and ruffles 42 2.5-inch strips. And here's, it's just all these gorgeous stained glass look. So this is the same as a Jelly Roll. Ben Artex does theirs in these flat packs. So it is a Jelly Roll equivalent. And that's running if someone wants that. Really nice. Ben Artex Paula Needlestern stained glass pack. All right, now here's on that. And then I have this one that is also a Ben Artex 42 2.5-inch strips canvas brand. It's one of their lines. And this is called Radiant Paisley. And these are all paisleys that are gilded. See the gilding on there? So you've got all of these colors gilded paisley, and it shows up better on the back here. So if someone would love that one, it's gorgeous. That's running Radiant Paisley, gilded paisley, 2.5-inch.
That almost sounds like a cover girl.
All right, no one needs
Makeup.
that today.
Radiant Paisley by CoverGirl.
All right, this is a partially completed quilt kit. If someone would love to have this, it's gorgeous. This is your pattern. It's called Thimble Blossoms, and it makes this quilt Camille Roskelly, and it makes a 66 by 70 quilt. Let me get the listing pinned here. The pattern is called Starlight.
Hey, Island Girl.
Island is in the house. And yeah, it's really cool. And it's from 2013 Thimble Blossoms Camille Ruskelly. And this is a partially completed quilt. Let me show you how cool this is. So you have your first 2 rows here completely done. So this is 2 of and the fabrics that she used on this are all Robert Kaufman from a line called, I looked it up. This is a really cool designer. Her name is Valentina Ramos for Robert Kaufman, and the collection was called Blossom Celebration. And they're really cool line art designs. And then these are Robert Kaufman's, these cool drip lines.
Your hubby just bought you a package. Wow.
Ooh. All right, so the 2 first rows are right here. 1, and this is folded in half, 2 layers and 2. So your first 2 rows are complete. And then you've got 6 strips that are the halves of the other rows that need to be sewn together. So it's like half the star and there's your other half. So that would complete, because you've got your first 2 complete, and then you've got 6 pieces to complete the other 3 rows. And they're all sewn together. You just have to sew these together. Okay. So this is an amazing set. And I know the quilter who made these, her work is meticulous and beautiful. And this is a really nice. She just got sick of it, didn't want to finish it. I don't know. Quilters get bored, I guess, like all of us. So this is an amazing set. If someone would love to have it, and I'm running it for $79. I think that's way more than fair considering all the work that went into this. 66 by 70 quilt. If someone would love to finish this, it's gorgeous. All right, so we'll have that another day if you save up a little change and want this starlight quilt to finish. If I were brave, I would attempt it, but I'm not. I don't know. Maybe one of these days when I have more time, if no one buys it, I'll attempt. Okay, these are not batiks, but they were in my bucket with my batiks, so we're gonna run them. These are Michael Miller, called Dumb Dot. That's what he called this, and it's just a cute dot. This is like a grape soda color, and this is a full yard. So if someone would like Michael Miller Dumb Dot pre-cut yard, and I have 2 pieces in this colorway, then I have some other colorways of this same print. So full yard, and I will run these at $7 starts. So you get a full yard of Michael Miller Dumb Dot in the grape purple color. No one needs that.
No fingers on that.
And then the other colors I have of this are this blue, and this orange. And I think this one might be a half yard. This one's a half yard. The more turquoise color one. This one's a full yard. The royal blue, the orange red is a full yard. Anyone want any of those to run? Speak now or lose out on the dumb dot. Yes, switch color. The orange red is one of them. And then which one did you want, Mildevet? All right, so I have a full yard of the orange Michael Miller Dumb Dot. $7. That one's running. And you want the royal blue one? All right, I'll run that one next. So the orange is running full yard, Michael Miller Dumb Dot. And that is going to Stephanie. Thank you. Bert. Stephanie's taking that.
Stephanie,
He's having a hard time staying awake today. We were up late shipping last night.
yes, we were very late.
All right, so this one is the royal blue Michael Miller Dumb Dot. Very cute. And full yard starting now, $7 for the full yard. And Mildevet is taking that. Thank
Mildevet.
you.
Thank you, Mildevet.
If you missed on the batiks, I do have a small stack left that didn't sell, and I have a bolt of Riley Blake Ocean Blue that I can pull back out and sell some.
There's the other one too, please.
The other one. This one's a half yard. So we'll run that at 4. That's running. So in the kind of, it's a more of a teal blue instead of royal blue. That's coming to you.
Well, that takes that.
All right, and then I've got this piece of fabric that is, let's see, Jennifer Sampow Designer Essentials Harmony by Robert Kaufman. And it's a really pretty ombre dot, pink, orange, red. And the dots are kind of like a deep, oh, actually, they're multicolored with all the same colors. Scatter dot. And I have a 1 yard of this.
That's cool.
It is cute. That's running if someone wants that full yard. Robert Kaufman, Jennifer Sampel, Designer Essentials. And
Middle
that's
of it.
in that yard. Thank you. And then this one is Michael Miller called Giddy Dot. Not Giddy Up, Giddy Dot. And it's kind of a blushy ombre pink red combo. It's really pretty. Look how pretty that is. And then it has these little yellow circles. And that one is a full yard. Michael Miller. That's running. Giddy Dot. And Steph likes that one.
Stephanie Bro.
Super pretty color. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, and then this piece is just cute. It's kind of a marbled pink with stars, multicolored stars. And I don't think this one had a marked selvage. Let me look. Oh, it does. It's called Peekaboo by Amy Bradley Designs for Moda. It's a vintage Moda. That's cute. So vintage Moda, full yard of that pink with multicolored stars.
Vintage motor. Get
That's
your motor
running.
running. Head out on the highway. Looking for
Someone
adventure.
wants the pink with stars.
Whatever comes our way.
No takers on the pink. Okay. All right, and then this piece is I think it's a woven. Let me see. Yeah, it's a woven. I don't know if is it full width of fabric? Let me see what width is on this. Yeah, it's a weird width. It's 48 wide. Maybe that's normal. All right, so 48 wide woven ticking stripe, and it is a 21-inch half yard. So if someone wants that. These were just pieces that were in the bin with some of the batiks, so I'm running them. So if someone wants that woven ticking, it's like navy and light blue ticking stripe. And Stephanie's taking that.
Take that. Thanks, Steph.
All right, this is a cute piece. It's kind of a periwinkle purple, and then it has rainbow. It reminds me of like gobstoppers. And it is called Dinosaur Uproar by Sherry Stroll for Moda. So it's also a vintage Moda. That's really cute. And it's a full yard if someone wants that one. $7 yard, Dinosaur Roar. Maybe it's supposed to be dinosaur eggs.
Well, maybe.
But it's cute. Reminds me of those everlasting gobstoppers. And
Wow,
Milda is taking that. Cute piece.
Thank you,
All right,
Milda.
this one looks like a Civil War.
Milda.
It is. It's Wyndham. Does anyone want a Civil War like shirting stripe cream? Or otherwise, I'll put it in my Civil War stuff. Let's see. Wyndham Fabrics presents Gathered Over Time by Julie Hendrickson. It's a cream color with a black kind of shirting ticking. All right, I'm going to put that with Civil War stuff because I have a big old bin of Civil War that we'll do at some point. All right, this is a white on white screen print. It is Dizzy Dots by Michael Miller. And it has it's this cool, let me see if I can get it to show up. That's your design on there, white on white. So Michael Miller Dizzy Dot. And it's really pretty. And it's a full yard. So if someone wants that one, it's running. Let me see if I can get it to show up. There you go. See that neat design? That's a fuzzball on there. All right, no one needs white on white.
Pictures on that, bad girl.
Okay. The full yard. Nope. Okay. All right. Is there anyone in the house that did not that missed all the batiks that wants to see what I have left in batik? And then I've also got a little bit of some solids and some kind of marbled screen prints.
I'm pretty sure we have some people that missed the earlier batiks.
All right, let's try this piece again. This is a full yard, really pretty tie-dye look with that swirl design in there, and it has lots of color. Someone would love this full yard of batik. That's running. So a cool tie-dye ombre rainbow with that neat swirl design. Full yard. Nope. Okay, this is the cursed piece. No one wants it. All right, and then the other ones I have are neutrals. These are all neutrals that didn't sell. Tell me if anyone wants any of those. There's yellow, and then the rest of these are kind of like designs that have like tans and grays and leaf design. That one that kind of has a grass. And I was doing all of these for $8 yards, right? Or $9. No, I was doing $8 yards on those, I think.
Oh, for the
Yeah, for the neutral ones. And then I can run some more of this bolt. This is a Riley Blake called Ocean. Let's see, Elementals Rainbow Brights Ocean Blue. Riley Blake knew off the bolt that I could run more half yards of. So if anyone else wants half yards of this one, beautiful ocean color batik. No one? No. Nope. Okay. So that's everything I have in batiks. Let's run a buyer giveaway. So everyone get
anything anybody's looking for that we can run.
Yeah, and I do have some marbled solids that are like this is a yellow, pretty marbled, but it's not a batik. And let's see, these are just solids, little pieces of solids. And then I've got this kind of blushy, dark pink marble. There's a little bit of a red marble. This pink. This is a hot pink solid. So the blushy pink one.
And the blushy pink.
All right, this was it. This one or this one? Let's see. This one's a little bit darker.
Run them both.
Run them both. Okay. So this one's the softer pink. This one is Shadow Play by Maywood Studio. Shadow Play Maywood Studio is very nice fabric. This one is a yard, but it has a little chunk. Someone needed a little piece out of it. Otherwise, it is a yard. Okay. So, and I'm doing $7 yards, so I think that's fair still. So, shadow plate, Maywood Studio, 1 yard missing a little chunk right there. It's like a little 4-inch square. Only it's not very square. So that's running.
Well, the vet.
The vet's taking that. Nice piece. It's actually very pretty marbling on that. All right, and then this piece.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's see. Let's see what's on this one. Well, it's folded wrong, so give me a second here. All right, so we have a.
Do you feel like I
3/4 of a yard, 29-inch full width of fabric, and then
welcome in, Mary. Welcome in,
half the
welcome
width
in,
of fabric the long way by another yard and 14 inches. So huge long tail attached to that 3/4 yard piece. So you're getting the equivalent of about 1.5 yards of fabric in that. And it is Northcott Deborah Edwards, blushy marble, darker pink. Let's run that piece. That's right. So if you want that full 3/4 yard piece, 29-inch width of fabric, and then about 1.5 yards in half the width.
Middle of it.
Thank you. That's coming your way. Let's see if I can fold it nice. All right, here, Bert. That's coming to Mildebet. All right, and then this one is a red marble. Kind of looks solid, but you can see it has marbling in it, right? Okay. And yeah, getting that buyer giveaway, everyone that made a purchase. This one is called This and That by Nancy Halverson for Ben Artex. And it is 20, we'll just call it 3/4 yard fully intact. And then there's that cutout and a little cutout on the, so we'll just call it 3/4 of a yard. Okay. So if someone wants this piece, that's red. So red marble, Ben Artex. That's what it looks like up close. And that's going to Mildebet. Thank you.
Milda.
All right. Does anyone want this yellow?
Thank you, Milda. Milda.
Beautiful yellow blush marbling. The threads off of it.
And the giveaway winner is Liz.
Winner, Liz. Congrats. So I have in my little bucket here, I have a couple of batik pieces that are, let's see, these are, I think that one's a full fat quarter. This one's like a little bit bigger than a fat 1/8 batik. And then this one is like a 7 by width of fabric piece. So which one of those would you like? 1, 2, or 3 in batik? Number 3. That's coming to you. Thank you. Bert, this is coming to Liz.
Congrats, Liz.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. And this beautiful yellow marbled is suede by P&B Textiles. So it's one of their marble fabrics. And this is 1 yard and a third. So yard and a third. That's a pretty piece. Yard and a third. That's running if someone wants that beautiful yellow marble by P&B Textiles. Nailer.
Taylor takes
Pretty
that.
piece. Thank you. All right. Does anyone
Nailer.
need? Oh, there's some scraps of that I'm going to stick in the middle of it.
Bonus fry.
All right. Does anyone need this beautiful hot pink solid? It's nice, very nice quilting cotton, like a Kona or equivalent, and it's a full yard. Look at that color. That is a gorgeous pink. Someone needs it. It's beautiful. And it's really nice quilting cotton. Full yard. Hot pink. That's your color. And that is going to Stephanie.
Bro takes that.
That's a really pretty color. Really pretty. Like it's hot pink, but then it has another dimension to it. So it's gorgeous. All right. How about, would anyone like this whole stack? I'm not even going to measure. I'm just going to weigh it. There's some yellow, couple of pieces, like 3 pieces of mint, this green, some lighter pink, some hot pink, that neon green. They're all quilting cotton solids. I would say they're not like Konas, but they're nice ones. You know, they're all decent. The yellow is actually pretty nice. Let's just weigh it. And that yellow piece looks like it might be 3/4 of a yard or something. I don't know. All right, let's see how much this pile weighs. 1 pound, 1.5 ounces of solids. And we're gonna run it for $8. And you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of solids. And Steph State's getting that. Thank you for your first purchase.
Steph, welcome to
Those
the
are coming to you. Congrats. All right. These did not sell at the beginning. These are all Batik. I can't remember sizes. This one was a fat quarter. This one's a half yard. Batik. And this one is a fat quarter. So 2 fat quarters and a half yard Batik bundle here. That piece, this half yard, and then this fat quarter. All right, so you get 2 fat quarters and a half. Get that one folded up. This one's cool. It kind of looks like bubbly sea glass. All right, there we go.
Bubbly.
And we're gonna do $2 a piece. Actually, let's just do a $5 start. So you get half yard in the green and then 2 fat quarters of Batik. And a nailer is in on that deal. Good job.
Nailer takes it.
All right, one more giveaway. Everyone get in. We're going to draw it pretty fast. And you can either get this little 7-inch width of fabric strip of Batik, this fat quarter of Batik, or how about this cute pink? This is like pink ticking, and then it has white spatter. It's really cute. And it is a fat quarter. And that one's a screen print, obviously. Obviously. All right. Everybody in.
I can't believe we're
We're
going
going to draw in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our winner? Stephanie. Do you want pink, red flower batik, or the smoky batik? I'm thinking this pink, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Do I know you or do I know you? All right, that's coming to you. All right, one more.
Steph.
And I'm adding this fat. This one's actually like a fat eighth, bigger than a fat eighth, but not quite a fat quarter. That pretty floral. Everyone get in. Thank you so much for being here today, for your purchases. Appreciate you. Please bookmark our upcoming shows. Tomorrow morning, we're in a fabric feud raid train, and we're doing sexy fabric. I'm too sexy. What it's called.
Sexy for
All right, is everyone in? Drawing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So sexy it.
And I have most of the stuff preloaded, so you can go in there and look. Liz gets to pick Batik 1, Batik 2, or the floral. Which would you like? 1, 2, or 3. Number 1 coming to you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, let's go find someone to raid. And we will see you all hopefully tomorrow morning. It's at like 9 Mountain Time. All right, let me just do this. We're going to go raid.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you,
Appreciate it. Love
everyone.
ya.
Let's go raid into Sassy Swan Treasures Vintage Decor. Here we go. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your night.